Integrating culture into the new urban agenda is critical at every level. It's not a question of just looking at monuments and preserving monuments, but a much wider understanding of heritage and culture in terms of cultural heritage, tangible and intangible, and also looking at creativity as a real resource. So I think instead of just thinking about it in terms of protecting objects, I think it's very important to look at the way people's lives are integrated with it. Development is about communities and about people. And if you're looking at the new urban agenda, talking about inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable cities, I can think of every one of these absolutely needing culture and cultural heritage and creativity to be an integral part of the agenda. I think we have been used to the idea of thinking about culture in a sort of a separate realm, and I think the challenge is really to sort of break open these boxes and say, how can we put them together and see what the power of culture is for development, for enabling youth to have employment, alternative employment, to raise people out of poverty using the kind of knowledge they already have, because it's not about trying to introduce something from the outside, but about taking what they have and enabling it to join the sort of the global economy and being able to sort of create local economic development opportunities. So it's not about tourism, it's also about creating and enabling conditions for development, because we take that for granted. We imagine that somehow we can put a development project in place and it's going to succeed, and we've seen that over and over again. Projects that don't take culture into account fail because they're not able to be sustainable within that local context. So it's the understanding of the context, the particular needs, the community participation, equality, gender equality. Women are often the carriers of traditional knowledge, traditional practices. It's empowering for them and enabling for them to be able to use this knowledge to move forward. So if you're talking about gender equality, it's not just about doing projects from the outside, but taking that knowledge in and building it out.